All right, what's up? Anthony with Bleacher Bums Gaming, and we are here with another preview of the Supplement 4 set, in this case Alexis Arguello and Johnny Tapia. And both of them have cards in the game. However, this is the first, or their debut, I should say, at Featherweight. Alexis Arguello has junior lightweight and lightweight cards. Tapia has a flyweight card and a bantamweight card. And his probably his best work was in the lighter divisions, meaning Tapia, but he's still a threat even at featherweight. And again, this was towards the time he started to decline. So Alexis Arguello is going to have an advantage here in terms of ring general stars and a power advantage. But Tapia is as tough as they come. And one of the intriguing parts of this is the traits. So Tapia has the slug it out trait, both fighters +1 on punches landed on toe-to-toe. Alexis Arguello, the old master trait, -1 from opponents' punches landed on toe-to-toe. So what is often an advantage for Tapia is not going to be the case this time. So just getting a couple of things set up and we'll be ready to go. All right, and again, this set will be ready. It's at the printers now. And huge shout out to Al, Red Sox fan. He caught a typo, which I was able to correct before the file went to print. So thank you for that. And planning on releasing this set or shipping this set Monday. It should be back from the printers by Friday. So Thursday night or Friday, I will have Joe open the ordering for both the PDF and print set on sidelinestrategy.com. And again, that depends on Joe's time. I'm going to ask him Thursday, but it may not be up till Friday, depending on what he's got going on. All right, and Arnold Hunter has joined us at the at ringside. So we're going to get going in this one. This should be a fun fight, as mentioned. And get my desktop situated here. Hey, Arnold, sound is okay, buddy? I have had issues with my microphone in the past. So we'll get it ready to go. Stamina-wise, it's going to be a 10-round battle. Alexis Arguello is 80, and Johnny Tapia is 75. He started to lose some of that as he went up in weight and, of course, age. But we're ready to go. Bell rings. Round number 1. Fighters spring from their corner. It's going to be 2 stars outside, 1 star outside for Tapia. Arguello is going to start this bout in control. And 45 from the outside. And that is going to be a punishing cross following a jab. And Tapia takes both of those, keeps coming forward. And the crowd is anticipating a battle here. Already up on their feet. And Arguello stalking Tapia. It's going to be no stars from the outside. Tapia, 2 stars inside. Tapia dips in, lets the hands go, swarms his opponent. 5 big punches land on the inside, and possible cut on Arguello. 4. Arguello is going to be cut or have some facial damage. So early in this one, swelling around the left eye of Arguello already. And Tapia with momentum now, looking to press the explosive thin man backwards. It's going to be 2 stars inside, no stars outside. Arguello from the inside now, and he, devastating combination, returns the favor to Tapia as 4 big punches get through. And Tapia's defensive role is a 5. He's going to add a 6 to that. Defense not his strong suit. 1 star and 1 star going to be toe-to-toe from the outside. Arguello leads it off, and he misses it. Tapia lands, and he does. Wicked 3-punch combination, and another possible cut on Arguello. 8 or less, and 6. Arguello. Let's see if that swelling gets worse first of all. It does not, so this is a new cut, new injury. 11, and it's going to be a cut above the left eye. So the left eye swelling and cut now. And not what Alexis wanted early in this one, as 9 rounds to go is a long time. All right, thanks, Arnold. Appreciate that, buddy. All right, 4. It's going to be 1 star. 2 stars from the outside. Tapia having his way in this round so far. Misses there, though. Alexis Arguello looks to counter with a long right. Tapia ducks under that. Boring inside now is Tapia. It's going to be 1 star each. I'm sorry, 1 star for Arguello inside. He's got control. And Arguello lets the hands go. Follows a 1-2 with an uppercut. 3 big punches get through. And down to a minute left. We have not had a toe-to-toe exchange yet. It's one of the things I was looking forward to in this fight. All right, it's going to be 1 for each. And here we go. Toe-to-toe from the outside. Alexis Arguello with momentum leads it off. And he's going to pull a clinch. So the fans not too happy with that as Arguello resets. And Tapia takes control from the inside. Lets the hands go. Boring in behind a short cross. 2 big punches land. Possible knockdown. 20. Alexis Arguello eats that. So Tapia, the first big power shot of this fight, which Arguello takes with no problem, and it's going to be a toe-to-toe from the inside. Tapia in control goes first, and again, -1 from Tapia, +1 to both fighters, -1 from Tapia. So 17, that is going to be a 5-punch combination. He'll get credit for 4. Math's going to get tricky here with these two guys, and just missed a knockdown chance as well. Arguello misses, and that's the round. So both fighters in double figures, punches landed, but a big round for Johnny Tapia as he ends up with 4-punch advantage. And we'll see how the officials score that. And Tapia needs to outland him early due to that very slight stamina disadvantage he has. So 4-punch differential, and the officials scribbling furiously in their rule book. Or scorebook, not rule book. All right. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of close rounds in this one, and that could make for some interesting scoring as we're ready to go round number 2. Both fighters up off their stool. And we have a dice that has fallen out of the ring. Back. And force for both fighters. It's going to be Alexis Arguello. Boring in close on the inside. Lets the hands go 48. And punching cross following a jab. Gets through. Tapia, though, continues to bull forward. And this one is going to be 1 star. 2 stars from the outside for Johnny Tapia. And Tapia, 90 from the outside. Misses with a wicked overhand right. Arguello tries to counter, does not. 1s for both. Toe-to-toe from the outside. Tapia is going to lead this off. He misses Arguello. Arguello will have a knockdown chance. Fires back. 21. And again, that was toe-to-toe, so this is going to be a +1 to Arguello's punch output. So that's going to be 4 punches land for Arguello, and Tapia now with a chin check, 5 or less, he's in trouble. 1, and Tapia goes down. Alexis Arguello catches Johnny Tapia here in the 2nd round. And 3 or less, this fight is over. 19, Tapia, though, climbs to his feet at the count of 7, and Arguello is going to have an unopposed action now. So our first fireworks of the fight as Tapia goes down in the 2nd. Arguello looking to finish him off here. Tapia's will is a 4. He is a tough fighter to get out of there. Only happened once. So Arguello comes in unopposed, and that is going to be from the outside, and 15, that is going to be heavy rights and lefts. 4 big punches land, and we're going to have a will check. And actually, this is another potential knockdown, so will check first. 4 or less, this fight's over. 9, he is okay, another chin check. 6, and he just avoids being hurt again. So Tapia is showing resiliency. And he's going to be okay, but a big round so far for Arguello, who is still in control from the outside. He misses. Tapia can't counter. A minute to go in the round. And 2 stars, it's going to be Arguello. Arguello just absolutely dominating this round from the outside. Punishing cross following a jab. Another possible knockdown. 6, and Tapia barely avoids being hurt again. So Arguello pouring it on, trying to get him out of here early in this one. Arguello in control from the outside. 39 and 39, a punishing cross following a jab again. 2 more blows get through. And it's going to be another chin check. Tapia eats that as well. Tapia absorbing bombs here in the second round. Down once, and he's taken a couple of big power shots after that. No problem. And finally, toe-to-toe from the inside. Arguello goes first, 98. He is going to get a punch, and no foul on that. Actually, that's going to be a second punch landed for the toe-to-toe adjustment. Tapia fires back, 23. And 23 will be whatever it is, a wicked 3-punch combination, because he gains one and loses one due to Arguello's old master trait. And round comes to a close, so an explosive second round for Alexis Arguello. It's going to be 10-8 across the board, 16-3 in terms of punches landed. So 13-punch differential. And judges confidently scribbling in a 10-8 round for Arguello there. 16 punches landed again, and that's going to take a dent out of Tapia's stamina. So heading into round 3, Alexis Arguello 63 stamina, and Tapia down to 49 after eating a lot of leather that round, but he's tough. Let's see if he can come back. Here we go. Round number 3 underway, and Tapia comes out strong, takes control from the inside, lets the hands go. 29 is going to be a wicked 3-punch combination. And Tapia, another possible cut. Arguello, he is going to be cut again, already with swelling. This is going to be a new injury. So 17, and cut right cheek now for Arguello. So Arguello swelling around the left eye, cut above the left eye, and cut on the right cheek, and Tapia mincing him up. But Arguello has a big shot so far, a big right hand that put Tapia down in the second round. Couldn't get him out of there, though. It's going to be 2 stars. Arguello from the outside in control, dancing around, follows a 1-2 with an uppercut. 3 big punches get through. Possible knockdown. 3! Tapia's down again. Oh my goodness, Tapia hits the canvas for the second time in this. In the first 3 rounds, Tapia already down twice, and chin check 3 or less. 12, he is okay. But once again, unopposed as Tapia climbs to his feet at the count of 3. Flash knockdown. But Arguello is going to look to stop him and get him out of there again, 58. And that's not going to do it as Tapia is able to hang on. But another huge moment for Arguello, and he's going to put Tapia in a big early hole. 2 stars outside. Again, Arguello in control. Follows a 1-2 with an uppercut again. 3 big punches land for Alexis Arguello, and Tapia eats those. He is tough, but down twice already to El Flaco Explosivo, explosive thin man. Going to be 2 stars from the outside and 2 stars from the inside, toe-to-toe. Arguello leads it off, 52. He just misses. And Tapia, that would have been another possible knockdown for Arguello. Tapia will get whatever he lands with the adjustments, and he's going to miss as well. So both fighters throwing bombs. Neither one can find the chin. Arguello, 1 star, 2 stars outside for Tapia. He's in control. He misses. Arguello grabs, and they wrestle into the ropes. Tapia seems to have his senses about him now, but Arguello in control from the outside. 33, another 1-2 uppercut gets through. 19, and now Tapia, 7, and Tapia is going to have some facial damage now. These fighters are cutting each other to ribbons, and that's a gash over the left eye as if Tapia needed anything else to put him at a disadvantage, and referee is going to step in and call the ringside doctor. First time a gash opens. 1-4, this fight's over. 13, they're going to let it go. much to the delight of the fans. It's been a war so far. Tapia down twice. Both fighters cut. It's going to be 1 star inside, 2 stars outside. Tapia snatches control back and would have had a possible knockdown again, but misses. Last 20 seconds of round number 3. It's going to be another 10-8 round for Arguello unless Tapia pulls a miracle out. 2 stars from the outside. Tapia in control and pummels the head and body. 4 big punches get through for Tapia. And that is going to be no knockdown, no defense. Round is over. So Tapia, close round in terms of punches landed, 9-7 for Arguello, but that knockdown again is going to make it another 10-8 round for Arguello. And Tapia in a big hole now early in this one as we get ready for round number 4. Arguello, his corner has his cuts and swelling under control. Round number 4, we're underway. And both fighters spring from their corners. Tapia again comes out quick from the inside, lets the hands go. And man, just missed another power check there. 27 from the inside is going to be a wicked 3-punch combination. So Tapia with momentum. Starts out round number 4 on the good foot. And in control again, Tapia from the inside, swarming in close, boring in behind his short cross. 2 big punches get through for Tapia. And Arguello now on the back foot looking to circle and create distance. Tapia presses forward, once for both, toe-to-toe outside. Tapia leads it off. He misses. Arguello, if he lands, it's a possible knockdown, and he misses as well. A huge right hand that Tapia just avoided. Tapia still with momentum. It's going to be 2 stars outside. Johnny Tapia lets the hands go, and that is going to be a miss. Arguello throws a hook, which Tapia ducks under. 1 star, toe-to-toe outside. Tapia leads it off, and he'll get whatever he throws. That's going to be 5 punches as he swarms his opponent inside. Again, +1 toe-to-toe for both, -1 for Tapia. Arguello, can he fight back? And Arguello is going to get credit for 3 punches there with the adjustment. So Tapia's best round since the opening stanza. As he presses forward, it's going to be 2 stars outside for Arguello. Arguello in control, 82. He's going to miss. Tapia tries to counter. Arguello steps out of the way of that big counter hook. 2 stars outside, 2 stars inside, toe-to-toe. Alexis Arguello leads it off, and he's going to miss. Tapia trying to get through. 27, and wicked 3-punch combination for Johnny Tapia. So Tapia, this was a round he needed to get back into the fight. It's going to be 2 stars outside, though. Arguello in control, and a punishing jab follows across. 2 punches get through for Alexis Arguello. Last 20 seconds of round number 4. Once for both. Toe-to-toe outside. Arguello leads it off. He's going to miss. Tapia fires back, and he misses as well. And the fighters fall into a clinch as the bell clangs. Round comes to an end. So Alexis Arguello's worst offensive output in that round, as it's going to be a 13-5 8-punch differential in favor of Johnny Tapia. All right, coming up on the halfway point of this contest. Fighters now getting last-minute instructions. As we enter round 5, stamina check. Tapia at 35, and Arguello now down to 43. As that big round by Tapia ate into his stamina. Here we go. Bell rings. Thus far, punches landed fairly close overall. It is 40-37 in favor of Arguello. And it's going to be 2 stars from the outside. Tapia in control, 0-0. Lets the hands go. 5 big punches rock Alexis Arguello. And Tapia again starts out the round strong. Arguello has to wonder where this second wind has come from, as it's going to be 2 stars. Arguello now from the outside in control. And 14, that's going to be heavy lefts and rights. 4 big punches land, and Tapia with a 3 on the defensive roll is going to add 1 to that total. So a spirited exchange to start the fifth round here, as it's going to be 2 stars and 2 stars toe-to-toe outside. Arguello leads it off. 17 heavy rights and lefts. He's going to get credit for 5 punches landed with the adjustment. Tapia, 37, and he lands as well. Bores in behind his short cross. 2 punches, but another possible cut to Arguello. And Arguello's face is getting torn up in this one. He weathers the damage there, or weathers the storm with no damage there. So 3s for both. It's going to be another toe-to-toe, and Arguello leads that off. He's going to miss. Tapia fires back, 16, and he's going to get credit for 4 punches. Pummeling the head and body, Johnny Tapia. A good action round. Thus far, both fighters in double figures already, and we have 1:40 to go in the round still. It's going to be 2 stars. Arguello from the inside takes control, 91, and that's going to be a clinch. Fighters taking a well-deserved rest there. 1:20 to go in the round. Referee separates them. It's going to be toe-to-toe from the outside. Arguello leads it off this time. Heavy rights and lefts. He's going to get credit for another big 5-punch salvo, and he's going to have a possible knockdown. Tapia fires back, 47. He misses. He's got to make a chin check. Already down twice, Tapia. 15. He eats that, no problem, but a big segment for Alexis Arguello with momentum. And going to be 2 stars inside. Tapia snatches it right back, but he's going to miss. Arguello can't counter. 40 seconds to go. As we officially come up to the halfway point of this fight. Toe-to-toe, and Tapia leads that off from the inside. He's going to miss. Arguello misses as well. 20 seconds in the round. It's going to be no stars, toe-to-toe from the inside. Again, 94, and Tapia pulls a clinch as the round comes to an end. So good action round there for both men. 15 punches landed for Arguello. 11 punches landed for Tapia. 4-punch differential. We'll see what the judges say about that. And then go to our ringside expert to see how they see the fight. All right, these close rounds always make it interesting. And our ringside expert, again, this is not an official scorecard. He has it 48-45 for Alexis Arguello right now. As we enter the second half of the bout here, and Arnold says, definitely going to do an ollie replay. Yeah, to me, that's one of the fun things about this set. Arnold is now both Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. Basically, all of their opponents that they faced throughout their entire careers are included in Glory Days Boxing. So you could do that and use the different career stage cards for both fighters as well. And that was something that's been requested, and I'm glad I was finally able to implement that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'll probably do something along those lines myself. As we're ready to go round number 6. And 1 star inside for Arguello, 2 stars for Tapia on the inside. Tapia, he starts every round strong. A wicked 3-punch combination there. And unfortunately, hasn't been able to dent Arguello's chin yet. Of course, Tapia down twice already. It's going to be 2 stars from the outside. Alexis Arguello in control. And Tapia is going to block one of these. 25 is going to be a 3-punch combination reduced to 2. Tapia with the rare defensive skills there. It's going to be 2 stars, no stars. Arguello from the outside. Devastating combinations land. 5 big punches land. Possible knockdown, and Tapia eats it again. Tapia has taken some bombs in this fight. Down twice, but he's had 2 or 3 other times he should have gone down. As Arguello, 1 star, 2 stars on the inside. Tapia in control, lets the hands go. Pummels the head and body. 4 big punches land for Johnny Tapia. And 2, Alexis Arguello is going to block one of those. 3s for both men, and another toe-to-toe from the inside, and 96. Tapia is going to lead this off, and he's going to get credit for a single punch, and he's going to be charged with a foul. Alexis Arguello fires back. 99, and we go to the event chart. Here we go. '96, automatically go toe-to-toe, next next segment, add 2 to each fighter's punches landed. So, wow. Could be a big salvo there. So next segment's automatic toe-to-toe. We'll just roll a dice to see where the action takes place at. So it's going to take place from the outside. And Tapia leads that off, 18. So 18 is 4 punches. He's going to get 6 with the adjustment. And Alexis Arguello, he could get as many as 7 punches landed if he connects. And he'll have a possible chin check. 95 and 95. He's going to get credit for 3 punches, but there's going to be a potential foul on him as well. He is okay. 5, actually, no. He's good. Only 2 for foul, and I did not check what Tapia was warned for. 1, he's going to get a warning for a low blow. So we've had a little bit of everything in this fight. Knockdowns, cuts, swelling, fouls. And the crowd on their feet after that last exhilarating exchange. It's going to be 2 stars on the outside. Arguello takes control, 91, and he's going to pull a clinch. Taking a breather, would have been a possible knockdown again if he had scored. 2 stars, no stars. Alexis Arguello from the inside, and 16. Heavy rights and lefts. 4 big punches land for Alexis Arguello, and a possible cut on Tapia, no cut. So Tapia has that gash over his right eye, and his corner's done a pretty good job, but that's something that we need to keep an eye on as the fight progresses. And again, Arguello, swelling on the left eye, cut over the left eye, cut right cheek. 1 minute to go, round number 6. And no stars, 1 star from the inside, and Johnny Tapia. 5 big punches land, lets the hands go, a devastating salvo of punches. And our Tapia approaching 20 punches landed here in round number 6. The crowd has no idea where he's getting the second win, but he's coming back and making it a fight. Arguello takes control from the outside, 29. 1-2 in an uppercut. 3 big punches land for Alexis Arguello. Last 20 seconds. Both fighters over 15 punches landed. This could be a round of the year candidate. And no stars, and Tapia 1 star from the outside. He's going to close it as the round comes to a close. Bores in behind a short cross, and that's it. What a round. 20 punches landed to 16. So a definite round of the year candidate there, as it's another close round though. So let's see how the judges see this. Both fighters gave and took the entire 3 minutes. Oops. All right. Now, of note, Johnny Tapia is down to 4 stamina entering round number 7. Alexis Arguello down to 12. Neither one of these fighters is going to finish this fight with any energy left, as we're ready to go round number 7. And Alexis Arguello, no stars. And from the inside, Johnny Tapia, he's going to miss. And that would have been a possible knockdown chance. Round 7 underway as the fighters wrestle. It's going to be 2 stars from the outside. Arguello in control, 53. He's going to miss. Tapia comes back, lands a 2-punch counter, a jab and a right cross off the Arguello miss. And Tapia with momentum now. Going to be 2 stars outside, though. Arguello takes it back, and Arguello lets the hands go. Follows a 1-2 with an uppercut. Possible cut, and Tapia is okay there. But even more important, Tapia 1 punch away from losing his stamina. It's going to be a toe-to-toe from the inside. Arguello leads it off. It's going to happen right here, folks, as that's going to be a punishing jab and a cross. Tapia, if he lands, will have a potential cut. He cannot. And 87, actually, he is going to pull a clinch there. Reduces that to 1 punch landed. However, Tapia is now out of energy or stamina. So his power goes to a 2/2. His chin remains a 3, but his hurt number goes up to a 6. His chin KO goes to a 5. His will goes to a 6. And of course, -1 from punches landed from here on out. And it's going to be toe-to-toe from the outside. Arguello misses. Tapia fires back. 34, and he's going to bore in behind a short cross. Only get credit for a single punch, though. Arguello trying to get out of this round with some stamina left, so he'll have an advantage going into the 8th. It's going to be no stars. 2 stars outside. Johnny Tapia pummels the head and body. Gets credit for 3 big punches there. So Tapia going to do his best to get Arguello to his level. Arguello is 6 punches away from being fatigued. 1 star, 2 stars. Tapia pressing the action from the inside. Gets credit for a single punch due to fatigue. And no knockdowns, no cut chances. 40 seconds to go in the round. And it is going to be Arguello in control from the outside. He misses. Tapia can't counter. That would have been another possible knockdown. Final 20 seconds. And 2 stars, 2 stars. That's going to be a toe-to-toe. And Alexis Arguello, oh my goodness. 5 big punches land for Alexis Arguello. Tapia fires back, 27. And he's going to get credit for 2 as the round comes to an end. So 9-9 in terms of punches landed that round. Tapia fatigued, and Alexis Arguello will join him there after he absorbs 3 more shots. Total punches landed through 7 rounds. Look at these totals. 80 for Arguello, 77 for Tapia. These guys are going back and forth, and DB joins us. Thank you for all you do. Appreciate that, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. So punches landed as close as you could get in the slugfest we expected. However, the big difference, Arguello dropped Tapia in the 2nd and 3rd round, and right now, that is the difference in this fight. In what otherwise would be a very, very close fight. All right, so let's see what the judges say there. Not much to pick in that round as both fighters stood and let the hands go. We're ready to go, round number 8, and Tapia needs to get Alexis Arguello fatigued. Let's see if he can do it. It's going to be 1 star from the inside. Both fighters toe-to-toe, 97. And Arguello lands a punch, possible foul, no foul. And actually we'll get credit for an additional punch there. And 68, Tapia is going to miss. So Arguello and Tapia's corner complaining. They feel Arguello has gotten away with a couple of rabbit punches. It's going to be 2 stars from the outside for Alexis Arguello. He's in control. Punishing jab and a cross comes through right behind it. And Tapia, as he has done all night, with the exception of 2 punches, has eaten everything Arguello has hit him with, which is a kitchen sink. 2 stars toe-to-toe from the inside. Arguello leads it off. Punishing jab follows a cross, or punishing cross follows a jab, should say. 2 more punches for him, and man, if Tapia was fresh, he would have had a possible knockdown. He fires back, though, and that's a wicked 2-punch combination. So Alexis Arguello can eat 1 more punch, and he's going to be fatigued. 2 stars, 1 star. Arguello in control from the outside, 92, and 92 is going to be a clinch. Been a torrid pace for both men as the referee separates them. Alexis Arguello, no stars, 2 stars inside. Tapia lets the hands go. 57 misses, though, and Arguello grabs again. Tapia trying to force Arguello back into the corner and roughhouse him. Referee breaks it up. Toe-to-toe outside. Tapia leads it off. 22. And it's going to be a 2-punch combination for Tapia. And Alexis Arguello is now tired. And that would have been a possible knockdown for Arguello if he lands. And 82, he does not. So a minute to go in the round, and both fighters now out of gas. And Arguello, 2 stars, no stars. Arguello in control from the outside, 29. Gets credit for 2 punches there, and possible cut to Tapia. Tapia, 8, just missed that. Ones for both, toe-to-toe outside. Arguello leads it off, and heavy combinations land. He's going to get credit for all 5 there with the to slug it out adjustment and the fatigue reduction. So big salvo as Arguello peppers Johnny Tapia. Can Tapia respond? And he can. And he's going to get credit for 1 punch. Final 20 seconds of the round, and Arguello now looks to be pulling ahead as Tapia tries to summon yet another second win, toe-to-toe from the inside, and Arguello would have had a possible knockdown, but he misses. Tapia fires back, and that's the round. So the pace slows. Arguello still landed 13 punches to 5 for Tapia, and that's going to increase through 8 rounds now. Arguello 93 punches landed and Tapia 82. So still a high action fight. And 5-13, 8 punch differential. See how the judges see this. Okay, scoring is in, and we are ready for round number 9. 2 rounds left in this one. It didn't look like it would get here earlier on, but Tapia has pulled himself together after those early knockdowns. And it is a great fight as we come into the closing round. It's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange. And Tapia is going to lead this off. Pummels the head and body. He's going to get credit for 3 punches there. Alexis Arguello. And just missing a knockdown chance is Tapia, 42. And 42, Arguello will get exactly what he lands. That's going to be 2 punches. Plus 1 toe-to-toe. And -1 for stamina. Tapia with momentum. No stars. 3 stars inside. Johnny T. And boring forward. 93 is going to be a clinch. Both fighters have pushed themselves, and they are exhausted in these final couple of rounds. 2 stars. Arguello from the outside. He's going to miss, and Tapia can't counter. Both fighters busted up, and Arguello now lets the hands go. Takes control from the outside. 94, and instead decides to just grab Johnny. Started to let the hands go. Decided to hug instead. It's going to be 1 star, no stars. And Arguello once again pulling the clinch. The crowd slightly restless here, chanting Tapia's name. It's going to be a toe-to-toe from the inside. Arguello leads it off. 41 is going to be 2 punches land. Johnny T fires back, and he's going to pull a clinch now, so that reduces that to 1 punch. 40 seconds to go, round number 9. And going to be 1 star from the inside. Arguello in control, 25. And that's going to be a 1-2, no uppercut. And 4, Tapia is going to add a 3rd punch to that anyway with a failed defensive check. Last segment, Tapia's corner screaming at him to let the hands go. And from the inside, he does. 11, pummels the head and body. He's going to get credit for 3 big punches landed there as the round comes to a close. And another dead even round, 6 punches to 6. All right, so this is going to be another one of those close rounds. We've had a few of them in this fight. All right, this is it. Crowd on their feet, round number 10. And looks like this will go the distance. Both fighters running on fumes. Here we go. And neither fighter cuts. Both were cut very early. Cuts have not been a problem, thankfully, for both men. As we're ready to go, fighters embrace. Big show of respect at ring center, and round number 10 is underway. And it's going to be Tapia taking control from the outside, pummeling the head and body. 3 big punches land for Johnny T. And Alexis, oh, it's going to be a possible knockdown. Possible knockdown, and 7. Arguello's hurt. Johnny Tapia is hurt. Alexis Arguello. Unopposed segment coming. Let's see if he can land enough to try and get the TKO. Arguello's will here is 7. So big turn of events for Johnny Tapia. And wow, 4. It's going to take place from the inside. 35, and the fatigue. The fatigue. Only 2 punches get through, and Arguello is able to grab before that third one can get in. A big moment there, and that might have been the last ray of hope for Johnny Tapia, as it's going to be Alexis Arguello, 1 star. He is in control from the outside, misses. Tapia fires back and misses as well. So Johnny Tapia makes it interesting, staggering the explosive thin man here in the last round, but Arguello looks to have his legs back, and he's going to be in control from the inside, boring in, and that is going to be 3 big punches land for Alexis Arguello. And Rizbo Turbide has joined us. Thank you. Could you do the Jack Johnson, Jim Jeffries fight someday? Yeah, absolutely. I think to make that realistic, like when they fought, Jeffries had been retired and ballooned up over 300 pounds. And, you know, it showed. And and even Jeffries said he couldn't have beaten Johnson at his best. But do you want that fight to be as it was, with an adjustment made to Jeffries for inactivity, or would you like it to be both men in their prime? Let me know, and I will do that. It's going to be a toe-to-toe from the outside, and Arguello misses. Johnny T, both fighters, possible cuts, and Tapia misses as well. Man. Again, a little bit of everything in this fight. 1 minute to go, and it's going to be Johnny Tapia boring in from the inside. Wicked 3-punch combination reduced to 2 with the fatigue. 3 just missed another knockdown chance. So Tapia definitely fighting as he did, with a lot of heart in this one. It's going to be toe-to-toe from the inside, and that is going to be another big 2-punch combination for Johnny T. Alexis Arguello fires back, 49, and Alexis Arguello misses. Last 20 seconds of the fight, so Tapia, if nothing else, earning some respect here in the final round. Toe-to-toe from the inside, 90. And Tapia is going to miss Arguello. See if he can close with a flurry here, 23. And that's going to be 1-2 and an uppercut. He'll get credit for all 3 punches. Round comes to a close. 9-6 in the final round in favor of Johnny Tapia. So honestly, with those knockdowns, Tapia, quite honestly, needed a knockout to win, but this could still be interesting. All right. And what's up, David C? Thanks for joining, buddy. Just concluded this, so before we go to the decision, let's do a quick recap and also punch stats, and both prime it will be, Rizbo. So here we go. Total punches landed, and again, what you would expect between these two, 105 for Arguello, 97 for Tapia. There were some good action segments in this bout. Of course, the big difference, Arguello was able to drop Tapia in the second and third round, so 2 10-8 rounds there. Arguello cut above the right eye in the first round, also had swelling above or around the right eye in that round. Cut on the right cheek in round number 3, and Tapia, a gash over his right eye in round number 3 as well, which the doctor let continue. So that is your recap, and we're going to go to the scorecards now. And Michael Buffer with your announcement. North Spy, hey, what's up, buddy? Good to have you from Bangkok. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds, we have a split decision. Judge number 3 scores it 95-93 for Johnny Tapia. Judge number 2 scores it 97-93 for Alexis Arguello. And judge number 1 scores it 96-93 for the winner by split decision, El Flaco de Explosivo, Alexis Arguello. So again, even with the 2 knockdowns, and without those 2 knockdowns, and just assuming that Arguello would win those rounds 10-8, actually one was very close. It could have gone either way. Still would have got the split decision. Tapia would have had to have won one of those rounds, and the third was his best chance. But knockdowns make the difference, and the disparity in the scoring shows what kind of fight this was. A lot of close rounds. Judge number 3 gave the first round to Tapia, and also, after giving Alexis Arguello 10-8 rounds in the second and third, gave rounds 4 through 9 to Johnny Tapia as well, before giving Arguello the 10th. And interestingly enough, the other 2 judges gave Tapia the 10th. So going through the scorecards, actually, the judges, all 3 judges agreed in only 3 rounds. So, of course, the 10-8 rounds, and the other round apart from that was the 4th round, which went to Tapia 10-9 on all 3 cards. Every other round, 1 or more judges split their votes, so that's why we had that disparity in the score. But hey, fun, exciting fight. Again, you would expect these 2 to engage in this type of toe-to-toe warfare. They did not disappoint, and Alexis Arguello, a hard-fought, split decision win over Johnny Tapia, and great respect been shown by both men. And again, this is the featherweight version of their cards. They both have existing cards in the Glory Days universe. And Supplement 4, currently at the printers, set to go on sale Thursday or Friday. Print orders will ship Monday, and PDF orders will be ready as soon as the sale is live. So thanks to everyone for joining us. Let's go back. Arnold Hunter, appreciate you stopping by. DB, Rizbo Turbai, David Selensky, and Nourish by History, my good friend from Bangkok. Thank you, sir, Gregory Rashid. And hope you all have a great night. Anthony with Bleach Bums Gaming. Take care, keep rolling, and we'll have one more preview fight probably Thursday. And fighters still to be determined.